is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Chased out to his right. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And there, it's Malik Neighbors. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This ball's cut by McCaffrey. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They give it to him again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Another carry for him. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It is caught left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. Here's a give up the middle. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Caught by his back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Gay's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down,
Look into the air here. Neighbors with a catch. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Play stopped by Damone Clark. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
at the Raiders' 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They send a tight end in motion. Back to the well again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They're now set for 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's... Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Trying again following the sack. Pass is caught at the 9. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now lead by 10. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Hand off to the back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Simple dive up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. He has the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
To throw it on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. Throwing off the play fake here. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants now lead by 10. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. So this one flies out. No return from him, and they're putting the ball right at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He finds Johnson. On the move past the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Giants push their lead to 18. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 32. He's going deep this time. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders working here. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. This is complete to Neighbors. No one around. He's got space. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And look at this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the Giants' 47-yard line.
Another try following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
It's hit 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Fits it through the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This is caught inside the 15. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He has the New York touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get more points to end a lopsided first half. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. Back to throw. And a man is there to knock that away. Clean breakup on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make the play just as that tight end did.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Plowing up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that. And in for the touchdown! For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take 7 points off the deficit.
Raiders 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Play stopped by Damone Clark. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7. Throwing now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's dropping back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
First down,
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Takes off right out of the read option. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. Back to throw now. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They give it to him again. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
The 47-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He still has room inside the 30. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Back to the well again. Runs in for the New York touchdown. The Giants are running them out of the building. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants continue adding on to that lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Now a give running right. And he runs this up close to midfield at about the 48. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. They put a receiver in motion here left. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, he put everything he had and brought in inside the 20. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Handoff now out of the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Koo able to put it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 38. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Running it now out of the gun. He's touched down behind the line as this one goes the wrong way. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Giants get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team. Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the visitors.